But first, it is time for a comedian who played GAA in his youth, just like me. He left Ireland and landed a gig for the BBC, just like me, and is now one of the most loved and successful stand-ups in the world. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Will you please welcome back to the show, Dara Ó Briain! Welcome to the show, haunted by Freed.
Everywhere I went.
Everywhere you went over the summer.
Free from desire, yes, absolutely, yeah.
What was worse? Was it worse whenever you went to the Euros to support England?
I didn't go to the Euros to support England. It was a lottery, that was the ticket I got, and good luck to them. It's grand, yeah, it's grand. Or was it worse when...
Croke Park.
Yeah, that was weird. It was the semi-final, Cork versus... Cork versus Limerick. And, yeah, Freed from Desire at the end. And I went, not here.
No.
And then everything in the Olympics was Freed from Desire between every point of every event and all that, like the end.
Because I think there was really only you and Snoop Dogg who kind of embraced the Olympics at the same level. You were the Irish Snoop Dogg.
I was the Irish Snoop Dogg. Because I think it was because I remember that was very much brought home for me because I went to loads of stuff. We had and booked tickets for as much as I could, trying to get everything. Saw the lads winning the rowing and saw all sorts of stuff like whatever. Reece McLennan in the Pommel horse. It's fab. It was a great week I had over there. And then on the last night, the studio, I was in the athletics and the studio was there, the BBC studio. You could see over my shoulder where Gabby Logan is there with the experts doing the thing, and I know Gabby, and I ran up, and it's right on the open area. People think it's they're in some sort of like boxed off executive. They're right on the concourse. The BBC studio literally had them, a cloth, and a hot dog stand. That was where it was, right on the middle thing. And I shouted into her, and she came over and she said the same thing. She said, "Oh, you're like an Irish, you're like Snoop Dogg for the Irish team, right?" And I said, "Yeah," but I had to make the point that Snoop Dogg went to loads of events as well, but he was paid to go to loads of events, right? Snoop Dogg wasn't on the website at 11 o'clock at night, refreshing furiously, and then running into his wife and going, "I've got tickets for the rowing," and her going, "What?" And I going, "The men's lightweight double sculls, keep up," and then running out again, right there. Snoop Dogg didn't drag his entire family to Paris on a family holiday because he wanted to see the Pommel horse wine, right there. But behind Gabby, the point is that behind Gabby was Michael Johnson. Now, I don't know if you know Michael Johnson. Legendary. Absolutely. 4 gold medals, 200 metres, 400 metres for America. Fabulous runner. Really, really amazing guy. That guy there, right?
Yes.
And for that photograph, I said to Gabby, "Any chance I can say hello to Michael Johnson? He's a bit of a hero of mine." She said, "Absolutely." And so she went over to Michael Johnson. I said, "Hello, Michael." He started shaking hands, and Gabby goes, "Michael, this is Dara Ó Briain. He's like Ireland's Snoop Dogg." And then we took the photograph, and I left. And it was literally only the following day I realised, we didn't give him any more context than that. We just gave him that one phrase. So Michael Johnson left that event going, "Oh, wow, I've just met Ireland's hip-hop stars." Really doesn't look the way you'd expect him to.
And too embarrassed to pull you up on it. Just thought maybe that's what he does.
Do one of your tracks. But it was a phenomenal thing.
So what was the bigger highlight? Was it Reece McLennan waving to you from the medal podium, or finding out that Reece had actually bought a ticket for your Vicar Street show?
Because, I mean, if there was somebody you got to go, "Reece, you don't have to buy a ticket for my show or anyone else's show ever again." That's me. That's me being extremely happy. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I say that. Sorry.
I'm just wondering what the applause is there. Do we think Dara won that? That's what I'm trying.
I'm the one on the left, and McLennan's the one on the right. Probably the sweetest moment was because we were at a different part of the arena, the Bercy Arena where it took place, and Simone Biles had been on earlier, and everyone had come in to see her, and the men's Pommel finals after that. But a lot of people, in the nature of these Olympic events, leave after certain events, so it had cleared out a lot by the time the awards, the medal presentation was on. And my wife was when she said, let's run around to where we can get to the thing. And then afterwards I went out to that was the Irish house, and I met Reece and I met his coach, and I was having a chat with him about the whole thing and going, "That's amazing." I said, "Look, I was there." And he goes, "Yeah, I know." He said, "We heard you singing the national anthem." stadium was sufficiently quiet that me belting out our Runaveen was audible to them.
So he actually was waving at
you?
He
was genuinely waving at me.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
And so have you given him a free ticket for the show, or...?
No, he's bought the tickets now. It's great, I'll take the cash.
So freed from desire, but not free from Dara.
Look, do you know what I mean? Like, I got overheads. And look at him, he's got gold now. He can melt down the metal. I would very happily accommodate him in the thing. I think he's already here, but I'd love to. And I'd love to see him as well, so I'll get in contact before it happens.
So the show is starting in Vicar Street, as it always does. It's called Recreation.
Yes.
And tell us a wee bit about it.
Well, we're doing it in January. I'm in the process. I had a lovely interaction, by the way, on the plane over here. Big shout out to the woman I met on the plane over here. As I was already sitting down, she was walking past me and she said, was that your last show? I said, that's great. And I said, there's another one in January. And she says, are you practicing it at the moment? And I just loved practicing, because that's not, we work in progress, we create, we don't, it's like, I felt like my mother, like when you do grade 2 piano and you have to do the piece over and over again, like you just go, like my mother going, have you practiced your show? I said, no, go and practice. You can play video games after you've practiced your show, right? So I am practicing the show at the moment.
Yes.
It is, and I hope it'll be ready by then. It's messing around and fun and lots of silliness stuff. There was, the show I did previous to this had a story about adoption. I've talked about them many times, right? About finding my birth mother. There's an obvious sequel to that story, right? But it's unlike the previous show. The previous show, sort of, people got sad, or people got angry about the way it was for, a young pregnant woman in Ireland in 1971, and there was a bit of genuine emotion. This is just a fantastic yarn. So you're not required to go on any great emotional journey, but it's great fun. But it's a great yarn. I've just been gifted a lovely story to tell, which is the easiest thing in the world.
Why do I get the feeling if you were gifted any story, you would still be able to tell it? Like that is...
Oh, I'd sell it. But this one, like I just did that. But this one just appeared and is great. And there's a thing. Do you know when you haven't done the show yet and you know there's a bit and you're going, and I cannot wait to get to that, because there's a bit and it's like pulling a rug from and you go, thump, at the, and there's a bit there and it's lovely. It's absolutely
like the dismount of Reese from the Pommel.
There was a bit where Reese came off the Pommel and the grin on his face. And then, because, it's technical, so you've no idea, was it good? But then you went, Reese thought it was good, because he's a grin. I will be doing that. I don't dismount Vicar Street. I don't... I don't at the end go, at the end.
Or Mount Vicar Street.
Or indeed.
Indeed.
But there's a lovely thing that I'm already looking forward to. So now I'm basically working on garnishes at the moment.
Okay.